Okay, good morning. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Holly. I own a small business called Balefire Designs here in Central Illinois. I make notebooks and jewelry. So today, the plan is to actually do work because unfortunately, there was a lot of stuff that got in the way this week. So just to name it real quick, dead battery in my car on Sunday. Couldn't go anywhere to get supplies. Also Sunday night, back spasm took me out Monday morning. I couldn't really do anything. I was on a heating pad all day. Intro to Tuesday. I actually was finally able to start working on things, but the internet goes out. So no internet, which means I can't print anything to my Glowforge or anything. And on Tuesday, I also went and got groceries and supplies. So took up most of my morning. Finally got back, no internet. Anyways, it is now Wednesday. So, what we're gonna do today, we're gonna stain this whole pile, and even though I didn't have internet yesterday, I did have, obviously still have power, so I could work on my computer. I was working on some Inkscape files I want to make planner tabs out of wood. So these are the ones that I made for myself out of paper in my own notebook here. And I'm going to do the same thing, obviously in the 6-hole punch format, but out of wood, veneer. So that's actually on the way. It's not here yet, so I can't do it today, but I did make the SVG yesterday, the cut file. And what I also worked on was flip photo album notebooks. And obviously this, or not notebooks, but a photo album. This one just has the reading book cover on it, but I came up with an idea. So it's going to have 3 wood pieces, and I'm going to have a stand. So you put the 2 pieces back there to hold it up, and then you have your photos in there. And then obviously if you want to take it off, it can just be a normal book. It's just going to have an extra wood piece in there. And it'll just look like pretty much like a notebook. Like I said, this one has the different designs on it. I was just trying to use because it's going to be about this size. They are going to be a little bit longer because the photo album sleeves are a little bit longer than what paper would be. I've adjusted the photo album SVGs, but I'm excited. So, I mean, you could see the internet not working as a bad thing, or in this case, it was a good thing because we also don't have cell service, so I couldn't get on TikTok or any of the other distracting websites. The only thing is, I didn't have any music. Like, I was having to scramble. I have CDs, but no way to get the CDs onto my computer. Anyways, long story short, I did find some music from like many years ago. It was like 1 or 2 albums for the band called the Wailing Jennies. Pretty good. It's like, I think, a bluegrass band. I really enjoyed it. Yeah, how did we survive before internet? Anyway, so I'm gonna get started on this. Hopefully I'll be able to print out some of my prototypes. I don't really have any designs for the front of those ones. I don't know if they need designs because it's gonna have a cutout for the photo, so I can look at that later though. Stain these, first things first. Good morning. So I just got back from a walk outside. It was so pretty. It was wonderful. The fall weather was weathering. The vibes were vibing. My shoes got wet, so I came back inside. It's Thursday, 10:46 currently. What I've been working on this morning off camera was I was trying to figure out the photo mat situation. What I wanted to do was get this hole punch, and it's a corner hole punch, ideally where my thought was that I'd be able to slip it in like this. Unfortunately, if you can't tell, this was the first punch, and then I took off the guard, and this was the second punch, and it's still not quite far enough in for either of these to really hold the photo. So then what I did was I created a template, and it's 2 layers. Basically you can just slide the paper into place and then put the top part in where it's got the cut holes on there. You can just take the X-Acto knife and all those holes. As you can see, it creates little slits that you can then slide the photo into. The problem with this is, for the photo album, I would have to do this for every one that I sell 50 times. Long story short, I don't think this is the way I'm gonna go. I think since these are meant to be more like scrapbooks than photo albums in general, because if it was just gonna be a regular photo album, I would actually make the photo sleeves fit just a photo, so then you could just slide the photo in. These are meant to be more like scrapbooks, where you're going to put a little bit of your craftiness into it, you know? So I think what I'm gonna advise people is just to stick the photos down with like a double-sided tape, or even just a regular tape, or you might be able to glue it, whatever your preference is. That also lets you kind of maneuver it wherever you want to go, so then you could put more info on the side, or like I said, these are meant to be more like scrapbooks, so if you wanted to, like in this case, just cut out the bee with the flower, then you could just do a circle and then put that on here somewhere. And yeah, that's what I've been pretty much working on for an hour or two, was designing this. I did a lot for something that I'm not gonna, I mean, I'll probably use it personally if I feel like it, but well, that's life. But yeah, so that's what I've been working on, but I wanted to figure the situation out first so I could make the prototype in wood of the actual photo album. So I wanted to make sure I had the alignment correct for the photo background. Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna work on right now, is getting those prototypes printed out. As if I don't already have a lot to do with the painted notebooks. Oh, but for the notebooks, I'm gonna wait to paint those for a little bit longer, just to give them time to not smell like wood stain. Yeah, so let's get cracking.
Recall when we were young, running from all things at once, without thinking twice. And I knew it would catch up, and that we would be the ones left behind. The stories I've been told, they never seem to leave my mind. This road that I am on, I gotta stay here for some time. Time is gone and I grew up. I somehow made it through without losing sight. And I still wonder where you are.
Okay, I know I'm gonna be unhinged. The squeak, I just squeaked. Look, oh, the camera's wrong. You're ruining my moment. Look. I can't even talk. Oh, it's everything that I would like. Oh. So obviously I got the cutouts, the little owl. You can't see the owl because of the light. There's just a little owl. hanging out. And then yeah, you can, I cut out the stand and then you can just flip it, you know. I don't have any more pictures in here yet, but yeah, if you don't want it on there, it's a little weird when it's not in there because there's two wooden boards that create that can sit in this. And as you can see, when I tried to lift it, they would have just fallen through, but you just slide those two pieces in there. If you want it to be in display mode, that's cute. Okay, the only other issue is you can kind of still not see it, but there's like a white stripe right there. It's the top of this here. So it's not exactly centered, but I don't want to make this smaller, but it's gotta, I think it's gotta be, because this can't go any further up. And that can't go, like it's pretty even this way. If it was this way or this way, I could adjust it, but I'll probably need to cut the whole little. This one's mine, okay? I claim it. Doesn't matter if it's not perfect. I love this so much. And if I wanted to make it where, you know, you could lift it, I could just put another board underneath. So then it would still have the slats and then you could use it as a stand. I'm really glad also that I went with the circle instead of the square design that I had. It's currently 155, so I definitely wasn't working like I should have been, but I just didn't want to print out something that I was like, it'll work. I want something that makes me this happy. Ah, man. I like this. Yes. This feels like the right move forward. The design is a little simple, but I kind of wanted it to be simple. Just so like whoever or whatever is in the photo is really I didn't frame it well because I got a duck down. But yeah. Oh, another thing that's exciting besides this. Not as exciting, but kind of. Anyways, the other exciting thing is I got the wood delivery from Cards of Wood, I believe they're called, and I have the wood that I bought, I don't remember if I've told you or not, to do planner tabs for the A5 notebooks. I figured it'd be nice to sell it with them. I thought that'd be cool. And then I got two different thicknesses because I wasn't sure. I kind of wanted to see what it looked like in person, and you had to get a minimum of 10 to order. So yeah. And this one is a veneer with a paper back, and I figured I could do bookmarks maybe. These are really thin though. That's so interesting. They make wood veneer thin enough with a paper back where you could put it through an inkjet printer. Don't tempt me with more things. Because I will buy it if I have money. Obviously now it's a little bit more of a concern, but okay. Where was I going? Okay, so this is the prototype of the photo album. So I did this. That was on my list. Prototype of the horizontal, and I need to work on, oh yeah, the large full-size notebook size one, because this is more like the A5 size photo album, and then the other one is going to be more like the full-size notebook. Yeah, so I'll have to adjust this. What am I working on next? That's what I'm trying to figure out in my brain as it's jumping all over the place. So I did the prototype of the horizontal, so maybe I should just write it down. Just horizontal design, circle too big. And the planner tabs, I just have to print those out. And the vertical photo album, I haven't done any designs. I have the basic layout for it, for the dimensions, but I haven't come up with any things for the front yet, so that one might take a little bit longer. You know, as much, like clearly, I like designing things, my brain needs a break from it, because it's intensive. And I'll be honest, a lot of it sometimes is just sitting here, staring into the void and seeing what comes back to me. Because it's a mixture of pondering and doing and looking at it with disgust and then being like, well, maybe it's not so bad, kind of thing. Because I'm like, I don't know about this. I'm like, oh, maybe I do. Besides all that, I can't believe, oh yeah, I looked it up. There's only 9 days left until the show. I really shouldn't be designing new things at this point. But these things, look, I can't say, like, you've already seen it. There's no, like, yeah. Good morning. So, sorry for the abrupt ending yesterday. My boyfriend got home and he brought donuts, so I had to do a little show and tell for him and then also eat some donuts. So, anyways, so it's now Friday. It's 10:15, and if you can't tell, he brought donuts and ideas. So, I was struggling with, like I said, if I have to design too many things, it's like my brain is stuck in a fog. So he kind of gave me some, like, basically like writing prompts or design prompts. He's like, do some butterfly with flower. I don't know why I talk like, he doesn't talk like that. Anyways, but yeah, he said butterfly with flowers. So now I have a butterfly one with flowers, and then also mentioned like make it look like your logo and say memories made. And I was like, bro, done. I'm excited. And obviously I have the original one behind that one where I've edited the, this is the original, but I've made the hole a little bit smaller and adjusted it down. So, yay! So I have 3 of these done. I think I want to do, I already feel like I have too many. I feel like I am going too far. But I feel like maybe 5 different designs is what I should keep these at. And my thought for the other ones is to do like a travel based one once again, and then a baby one, because babies are the things we take pictures of, I feel like, the most, and like something that somebody would buy for somebody else. So those are my 2 other ideas, but for right now, this week, probably even this year, these are probably just gonna be it for now. Yeah, so I have these done. What I want to work on today is doing the first test of my planner tabs with the veneer wood here. And I already have it loaded into Glowforge, I just haven't turned on my Glowforge yet. I want to also make a large notebook size of the photo album scrapbook situation. I already had a travel design one for this one, but I'm gonna have to adjust the dimensions on it. We'll see if I can adjust those real quick and then do a test printout. I feel like once I get the test prints done for these, it feels more solid. It feels like an actual product, which makes it less stressful somehow. So even though it might end up being like this one, I had to adjust it, this one's gonna be mine. If I have to do the same thing, like, oh no, I have a scrapbook for myself. But yeah, I just want to get one printed out. So planner tabs, full-size photo album, and then I don't know if I'll have time for it, but if I can, I want to make a vertical index book, and I know I keep talking about those, but I think that would round out, that would feel like I actually was productive this week. And it was a shortened week a little bit because of all the nonsense that happened in the beginning of the week, but I feel like that would make me happy. And we're gonna see if I can do that before noon, because I also need to get this video edited and up on to YouTube. Speaking of YouTube, as of this morning, I have 200 subscribers. What? Thank you. But also, what? Thank you. I'm blown away. I wasn't expecting so many people so soon. And I know that to other people, obviously, it's not even 1,000. Obviously, I'm trying to become monetized. It just feels like there's all of a sudden 200 more people crammed in this one little office. So I keep trying to respond to your comments. Oh yeah. I really appreciate all of the comments and the helpful words of advice. I have started a sticky note that I have things to do. I am going to research different boutiques or business to see if I can put the products in. That probably won't happen this year. It'd be nice if I could maybe get something figured out. I have one place in mind, but I don't know what their fees or if it's like a commission. I don't know. I have to ask them. It's a little intimidating. But yeah, researching a boutique or a business to put the products in. I have added an event page to my website, and I have added a banner to show where I'm located for my international peeps out there. Hi. Somebody did say add a local discount. I would like to. Local discount for picking up, I think it was. I don't have a place for them to pick it up yet. And I'm out in the middle of nowhere, so yeah. I think that's what I've got so far. Obviously, if you have anything else, suggest, definitely leave a comment and I'll try my best to respond. Yeah, so I have this. I appreciate your comments. Appreciate the subscription. Subscribes? I totally went in a circle. Regardless, I need to get all my plans done by noon so I can start editing this video to get it up. And since it's, I think, a shorter video, since I didn't have as many days to record, I think it'll be fine. I might be able to get it up today. We'll see. You'll see. And yeah, let's get started so I have time. It's 10:23. Let's do a test of the planner tabs first, because I think those, I don't see, knock on wood, I don't foresee an issue with this one, so let's get started.
I should slow it down, take it easy. I just keep on staring at my phone. Yeah, my head's spinning, heart's racing, knowing that you could give me a call. I lay awake at night because all I seem to think about is you. Once before, you can chew me up and spit me out if you don't want to see me anymore. But I just want to try it, because all that I can think about is you. And I don't know what to do. Can I stay for a while? 'Cause I don't know any better. I should say something clever, but I can't think whatsoever. Because my logic's out the window when I'm sitting next to you. Go ahead and break my heart if you want to, but I'll stay for a while if that's okay with you. Am I a crazy person, maniac? 'Cause I just wanna jump right in with you. And I don't care about the consequences. I think you know that too. Just give me one more try, and I promise I will never let you down. 'Cause you're all that I see.
I think I'm gonna get rid of the splits. I mean, I feel like it's gonna break eventually. Well, I mean, I was pretty aggressive with that one and it didn't. It's proving stronger than I thought. I mean, it sounds like it. Huh, okay. Maybe... Okay, we'll keep the tabs then. Okay. Okay, tabs get to stay then. Okay. Come on. Okay. I don't know why I'm so like... Okay. I just keep expecting it to break. It's like, this is gonna happen, and it's really not. It's really not. Okay. Well, I think that'll be handy then to have repositionable tabs. So yeah, raise the bottom, keep the top the same. Okay, so it is now 11:32, and here I was thinking I could get 3 or 4 things done before noon, but no. But that's fine. I got the planner tabs all done out. It took a little bit longer, so this is the first iteration, and they were too long. And then second iteration is actually in here. It was perfect except for the side tab that I use to go over here. I figure like these ones are like more like sections, and this one is like a day-to-day, so you can just, you know, move it and then boop, over to the next day. That way you can go one side tab and then mostly top tabs. So this one was incorrect, so I had to make it a little bit thinner. I'm excited. I'm excited. And the other handy thing is because I made them shorter, I was actually able to fit all of the pieces. I wasn't able originally to fit this piece on, but now I moved the pattern pieces basically so when I laser it out, everything fits all on one board. So that's really handy as well. So now I just gotta stain them, figure out how I want to package them. Yeah. So I think just so I can start getting this video edited, I'm gonna end the vlog here. I didn't get everything that I wanted to done, but I got everything that I needed to for now done. So I think next week I'm going to start working on painting the notebooks, and then also getting the listings actually up on the website. That's gonna be a little bit of work. But yeah, and then the end of next week I have the actual craft show. Oh my gosh. So, ooh, also, I don't know if I'll get in or not, but I actually signed up or submitted request for information for one on November 30th, and it's actually at a climbing facility called First Ascent. I'm kind of excited. I used to actually rock climb, not like real rock climb, well it's still real, but not in nature. I only like the rock walls, but I actually did that when I was in the when I was in California for a while, so that'll be exciting. And I've always wanted to go there, but too nervous. I don't know, it's one of those things like, I'm an adult, I should be able to go somewhere by myself, but I don't know. Anyway, so that's exciting. So hopefully I'll get another craft show in and be able to start working on painting the notebooks next week. And hopefully I'll be done with also designing new things next week. So that's where I'll leave you here for this week. I hope you enjoyed the vlog. So I guess I'll see you guys next week. Bye!